Hey there, we are back. This is module 4, part 2, commonly used DAX functions. Whenever you are going to start your career with Microsoft Power BI, then you have to learn DAX in one way or another. Initially, you don't need to be an expert, but eventually, if you are gaining experience, then you should know what are the different DAX functions and how you can use them. I have divided them into separate parts. That is, first your aggregation, then time intelligence or text functions, etc. And I'm going to introduce you now. The very first is sum, which is going to add up all the numbers in a column. Then average, like normally you calculate the average. Similarly, we have mean, max, DAX functions, which are going to calculate the maximum or minimum values. Then you also have count A and count. Basically, the difference is count is going to count the number of rows that contain a number or an expression that results in a number. However, count A is the number of non-blank values in a column. I think this is opposite to that. So there's some confusion over here. So count A actually going to consider the expression, but count is just going to count the number of rows or non-blank values over there. So please be very much aware about when you are reading it. I'm also going to let you know where you can read it and how you can do that. All right, then we have the count rows, which is going to count the number of rows in a table. Then we have sumx, where you can apply a function over there or expression, and that's going to help you out to calculate it. Similarly, we have the logical functions. Logical functions like if, function, switch, and or not are known as the logical DAX functions. If it's just like a conditional, if this is happening, then return me this, otherwise return me this. Similarly, switch. In general, try to use the switch DAX function rather than if. It's going to be more efficient, but that also depends case to case. And or and not are the same. If you are coming from a mathematics background, you know basically what and is there, what or and not. Or is basically either condition is going to get true, it's going to give you result, and both conditions should match, then it's going to give you the result. Then we have a text functions, and among these there are three main important one is concatenate, which is going to help you to concatenate two strings or two words, etc. Then we have a format, which is going to convert a value to a text into a specified number of date or digits. Then we have left and right text functions. Next to that, we have the date time functions, which is very important, and we also call them the time intelligence functions. Here you would get, okay, if you want to return today's date, today, now, year, month, etc. So this is a part of time intelligence, but these are simply the date and time functions. Time intelligence text functions would be furthermore, like you want to calculate the total year to date, sample period last year, previous year, date time, QTD, MTD, etc. are your time intelligence functions. Then you have filter functions. Like I mentioned, if you want to apply the filter on your data, then you may need to use a filter function. In order to use that, you also need to use a calculate. So for that, you can use filter, all, related, and related table text functions. Then we have information functions like is blank, is error, is empty. You can pause your screen and you can read about them. Now we have two more DAX functions, mathematical functions and statistical functions. So if you would like to apply any of mathematical operations or statistical operations, you can use them.